Hey everyone, it is your bestie Katie coming at you. We are going to talk today, and I am going to break down vocabulary words that you are going to hear in the NFT space, whether it's Twitter, whether it's a Discord, wherever you're at learning about NFTs, just watching videos on here and just having the breakdown of vocabulary words so that you know what people are saying when they're talking about a certain word. All right, let's get started. When you hear people talk about bearish meaning that they don't think that the project is going to do well, it's going to go downhill, or the cryptocurrency is going to go down. They're bearish on the subject, meaning they don't see a very positive outlook of it other than it going down. So they're bearish. When you're aping into a project, you are going full force. You are just almost recklessly just going crazy about a certain subject or a certain project. That is called aping. Discord is a community-based kind of platform where you can go and chat with communities regarding a certain NFT project. It's a place for you to build your own community for your own NFT project. So you'll hear a lot about Discord. Diamond hands. These are holders, investors inside of an NFT project that regardless of whatever's going on in the market, they are holding on to that NFT. Like they're just holding on to it. Diamond hands are people that are in it for the long term. You'll hear the word devs, and devs is just short for developers. Degen. This is a funny word because it means degenerate, but this is just people who go crazy into a project without sometimes doing their due diligence regarding a project, doing risky moves. So degen actually stands for degenerate. That's funny to me. DeFi stands for decentralized finance. This means that there is not one particular bank or governance that is controlling the whole entire finance of something. A DEX exchange is, in cryptocurrency, a place where you can go and trade and cut out the middleman and trade directly with each other peer-to-peer cryptocurrencies. So Uniswap, PancakeSwap, SushiSwap, these are all places that you can go and cut out the middleman and just trade directly to the buyer. GPU, graphics processing unit. I'll show you a picture in the next screen of what one of those look like, but it is one of those bad boy computers that you need to have or should have if you're going to be mining something like Ethereum. Gas wars happen in the NFT space. When this happens, it's because there are way more people wanting to buy into a project than there is actual pieces inside the project. So if you have 50,000 people wanting to buy into a project and there's only 10,000 pieces in an actual project, there becomes a gas war. So the highest person to pay the highest amount of gas to get the transaction to go through faster wins. So that gas war happens when the demand for a certain project, NFT project, is high and there's way too many buyers. And so whoever is willing to pay the most money inside of an actual gas war is the one that usually ends up getting the NFT. So the gas war happens, NFTs, the gas itself, the price just to mint something to make that your own NFT becomes really high because you have to pay a lot to be the first one to get through an actual minting with a gas fee, making it faster in the transaction with the blockchain. Gas fees. You will start seeing that in the NFT space, depending on what blockchain or cryptocurrency that you're using. So gas is basically like the tax. It's basically the fee to use an NFT to make a transaction go through. So let's just give an example with Ethereum. It requires a whole bunch of computers, electricity, in order for one transaction to go through. And there's a fee for that. So I have a whole thing on miners and how the blockchain works. Please look at that video to learn more about the background part of gas fees. But for a lot of people, it's basically the taxes in order to use the blockchain. And watch the other videos to watch what actually happens behind the scenes of why you're charged for the gas fee in general. Not every single cryptocurrency requires gas fees. There's some gasless cryptocurrencies. Polygon, Solana, Wax. There's quite a few other ones that don't require any gas, but gas fees you'll see if you are selling on the Ethereum blockchain. So in an NFT world, the FT stands for fungible tokens. Now we're taking the N out right now. We're just talking about the F and the T, okay? It is tradable, as if fungible token would be Ethereum, one Ethereum for one Ethereum, one Bitcoin for one Bitcoin. It's tradable. It's not unique. It is what it is. That's a fungible token. So FUD stands for fear, uncertainty, and doubt. And projects, inaccuracies, misinformation, which creates FUD, fear, uncertainty, and doubt. Fractional ownership NFTs is when you buy an NFT that's like super expensive. You can't afford the whole thing, so you go in with a group of people or a few other people to own the actual NFT. In order to do this, a smart contract has to be implemented that allows for it to be fractionalized that way so that more than one owner can be to one NFT. Floor or floor price is the lowest you can buy that NFT for inside of that collection. Flip or flippers in the NFT space, these are people who buy and sell NFTs really fast. A flip is just selling it fast. A flipper is somebody who sells it fast, buys and sells fast. Fiat. No, it's not a car in the NFT space. I was absolutely confused about this word, but fiat actually is your government money. So here in the US, it's the US dollar basically is our fiat. So wherever you are in the world, it is your government money. That is what fiat is. Farming in the NFT world can go into such a depth, but in general, it is rewards that you do for online activity in a certain platform. You can stake it. There's just so many different options, but farming has to do with rewarding online activity on a particular platform in different degrees, inside games, multiple things. But when you hear somebody farming, it has to do with rewards of online activities within a platform. An exchange. An exchange in cryptocurrency is a place where you can buy and sell cryptocurrency. Examples are Coinbase, Robinhood, Binance are just a few of the many places you can go to buy and sell cryptocurrency. If you're selling your NFT projects or you're buying NFTs with Ethereum, etherscan.io is an important place to go to check on gas fees, to check your own wallet to see what transactions, histories, verification, anything like that that has to do with Ethereum. Etherscan.io is an important tool to use to see transactions, whether they came, went, all that history, etherscan.io. Ethereum is a cryptocurrency that most NFT sales happen on most marketplaces. Take your NFT as Ethereum. So it's a cryptocurrency, but it is the major player when it comes to selling NFTs. You will hear this in the NFT space, ERC 20, 721, 1155. There's different standards. These are Ethereum tokens. ERC 20 is a fungible token. ERC 721 is the standard non-fungible token. And then the 1155 ERC 1155 is the multiple standard token. ENS domains are where you can buy a .eth addresses. So they are, you can change your public wallet address from being this long drawn out address, letters and numbers of a big wallet address, and you can change it to a .eth address. Make it really simple for a public wallet address. A Dutch auction has nothing to do with geographical location. It's an auction where they first start out with bidding at the highest ceiling price, basically the top number ever, and then start going down until somebody actually bids on the item, and that's the reserve price for that. So it starts off really high usually, and then when it goes down and finally goes down till someone says, hey, I'm going to bid on it, then that's where the price of it's at. Instead of going backwards, starting low, going high, it's going high and going low to whoever's going to take that offer. So nothing to do with geographical location with the Dutch auction. Doxed in the NFT world is where you are showing everyone publicly who you are, verifying who you are. It doesn't need to 100% be something when something says it's doxed. It's just you are putting yourself in the public eye of the information regarding the project. So a lot of investors look into projects with the owners of the projects, people involved in the projects, as being doxed, meaning they're being verified and they're publicly verified. You're going to hear the word DAO, which is a decentralized autonomous organization. It's a very umbrella term, but it gives voting rights within projects, depending on how the project is set up, their actual DAO. These can be anything from voting rights to where funding goes, voting rights to what to do with X, Y, and Z inside of a project, basically. So every project is set up differently when it comes to a DAO and how their voting rights are structured, what they're going to do inside of an actual project. But a DAO is a decentralized autonomous organization. I did a video on this too, by the way, so you can check out that. DApps, you're going to hear about DApps, and they are run on the blockchain application. They are not owned and centralized. They're decentralized. They're not run on one computer. So when you hear of DApps, you'll hear of an application of something that is run on a network of computers, not just one single computer. You're in Twitter spaces and you hear something about crypto Twitter. It really is just a part of Twitter where developers, people talk about all different kinds of things regarding cryptocurrency. It's more of a topic, a generalized area when people are talking about crypto Twitter is more of the topics associated to that actual Twitter. Cryptocurrency is digital currency. Crypto is just an abbreviation for cryptocurrency. Very simple. Burning Burn or burning an NFT. This is what some projects do to destroy a certain amount inside of their project, the NFTs itself, to make the project and the artwork more rare, to increase the value in some ways. So burning is usually a method that some projects will do in order to keep the value of something up, to keep the rarity of something up. They will burn the NFT. So when you're bullish on something, it's the opposite of bearish. So bullish means that you're seeing a positive trend going upwards on something. You see something positive, you see it scaling upwards with whatever it is you're talking about, whether it's a project, cryptocurrency, any subject. If you're bullish on it, you're seeing that it's going to be a positive thing. It's going to go upwards. That's bullish. Bots. Now, bots are used for many things in the NFT world. Bots can be used for things like your Discord to help with verification processes. Bots can be used for people who are traders, collectors inside the NFT space, where they can find projects and buy projects a lot faster. They create bots to buy inside of a project. So yeah, you're going to be hearing the word bots for different reasons and different purposes inside the NFT space. Right, you're going to hear blue chip projects. These are projects that are considered stable, well-known in the space. But don't get it wrong, there has been rug pulls, aka scams, associated to blue chip projects. So do your research when you're seeing a blue check associated to a project. That's all the advice I'm going to give you on blue chips projects. But you're going to hear people say, what's the next blue chip project? It's knowing whether or not they're stable, whether or not they're well known in this space. Those are blue chips. Blockchain. Now, this is a really in-depth vocabulary word, so I'm just going to keep it very general for right now. The amazing thing about the blockchain is that it verifies transactions publicly. It verifies ownership. So you can't just take that picture of an NFT and call it your own. It is verified by the blockchain, and anybody can see the information of who actually owns something on the blockchain. But I have other videos on the blockchain to help you understand it a little bit more. But that's the sum of what a blockchain is. Alpha. Alpha is important insider information. This is very knowledgeable information. That is what alpha means. The next word is airdrop. So airdrops happen when you get free NFTs or free cryptocurrency inside of your actual wallet. Now be careful with airdrops. Some great amazing projects will do airdrops where they just offer free NFTs inside of your actual hidden folder wallet. But there's a lot of scams associated with airdrops. So please watch my video on airdrops for that one. A 10K project is a collection of pieces inside of a project that are about 10,000 of them. So a lot of big projects are usually 10K projects, meaning there's 10,000 pieces inside of that project. Thanks for watching part 1 of 3 of vocabulary words in the NFT space. If you find this helpful, please like and subscribe, because it really helps the algorithm of YouTube to say that this is actually helpful for people. And I would really appreciate it. Turn on those notifications. I have 2 more videos coming up this week with vocabulary words. So stay tuned. Follow me on Discord. I'll answer questions for my newbies. On Twitter, you can find me at MILFcoins. Talk to you then. Have a great day.